That's for me, an amateur lockpick kit and a sleeping mask. Let me grab my allowance here and see what I can draft outside. I hope it's the tomb, honestly. I can make some real progress there. I only ever drafted that thing twice, but it's come up as an option more often than that. But the shrine gives you a buff, so I'll draft that. Okay, I guess next time I ought to add less money and see if that gives me something different than that Tinkerer's thing. Now, don't get me wrong, it's good, but it depends on an experiment running. Oh, conservatory. There'll be some changes made. So, the laboratory is standard. Maybe I ought to have it commonplace instead. The cloister's unusual, but honestly, I think it ought to be rare, because I don't really need it all that much, do I? It costs a lot, and it does have like that CX something something ET. Now maybe I ought to leave it where it is. The solarium, though, I ought to make it commonplace too, because that way I'll be more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms, like the solarium and or not like the vault, for example. Now, this is a good place for a dead-end room, so I'm gonna make one here. The den. Never leave home without it. How about a walk-in closet? It's got 4 items in it. The running shoes. Save me on steps. Rabbit's foot. And a gem and a key. I don't have a sledgehammer, though. The observatory. What's in the stars for me today? Okay. Ooh, so many gems. The dovecote is here, but the commissary is a more important room. And let's draft off the entrance hall. Whenever I draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. I'll take it. And let's put something here. the chapel, that'll do. Why don't I put the pantry in here, because I can always get to that other area through the commissary. The patio spreads gems in each green room. But a locksmith has keys for sale. I do have running shoes. So I'm going to put it here, but I'm not going to go here just yet. I don't think I have the money for it. Alright, back through the commissary. Which doesn't seem to have any sledgehammers for sale. I'll put the lab in, though. I'd like to run an experiment. How about this? Each time I eat an apple or draft a mechanical room, permanently add a gold to my allowance. Yeah, why should there not be any mechanical rooms? Except the lab. Okay, I'll put the corridor in. I do have a couple of ivory dice. Alright, redraw. Really? Redraw again. The gym. Fine. If that's the only way to get me out of here, then sure. So I'll put the reading nook in. And as much as I'd like the library, it kind of dead ends things, so here. I'll put the parlor in. Eat an apple. Yeah, that was my experiment, wasn't it? The gems are in this box. The statement is of... Wait a second. Can I... Okay, this is probably true. If the gems are in... The gems can't be in the blue box then, because otherwise that would make 3 true statements. If the gems are not in the blue box, though, then that's false, false, but where are the gems? This statement is of no help at all. Well, it probably is true because it doesn't really tell me anything. If the gems are not in the blue box, unless of course this is some kind of wild card. If it is a wild card, then that would mean that the gems really are in the blue box. If it's true, then the gems aren't in the blue box, but there's no information about where they actually are. So the only possible box that mentions gems at all is the blue box. So that statement is a wild card, because it can be either true or false. I'll put in a drawing room because I can redraw off of it once. What on earth am I looking for? I never seem to want to redraw though, because this courtyard seems okay where it is. Except there's another key card. I didn't draw the security room yet, did I? But the key to the secret garden, where would that... I think there was another key card, another high security room in off the foundation, so I can't put the secret garden there. Well, the boiler room's the only place that I can really draw. Ooh, and my allowance is up again. Oh, there's that door. Alright. Speaking of security, there's security. So let me just set the security level to low and offline mode to unlocked. It may be a little late to for a low security, because I've already seen like 2 doors with key cards that need key cards, or at least there were, but not anymore. I'm using the spare room to advance myself in rank. Okay, this is the only room not a dead end. Hold on a minute. Never mind. I was gonna... wait a minute. So that's the main course, stuffed wild quail. The solarium's a dead end, otherwise I'd draft it. Alright, I'll grudgingly put the archives in. I don't really have any use for laundering money anyway. The breaker box. I've been waiting for this. Because now I can turn off the keycard system. And the lights in the gymnasium. And I can turn on the garage. What was that last thing again? Cabinet. I think that's what that said. what do you know? There's another key card. High security. Well, I will draft the boudoir. Get some steps there. I can't pick the lock. Wait a minute. Where am I? Okay, I can't put the secret garden key in here. I can afford the showroom, but I don't have a treasure map, so I can't really... Alright, I'll risk this room then, whatever it is. That's a closet. I got something out of it. I'm wearing running shoes, so let's see what to... Where do I put this? Ah, here we go. Well, this requires a gem, but I don't know what it is. So, conference room. Wait a minute. So, can I put the secret garden here? Ooh, I totally can. And since it's right off the conference room, all the fruit from it is in the conference room. Oh, and just for the sake of doing this, wait a second, I forgot about that thing with the green rooms. Oh, and there's a sledgehammer. So, I've got lots of apples. And oranges. But the apples make me the money. Now I got lots of steps too. So, since I have a shovel and a sledgehammer, I'm going to... Let me see. I don't think I dug everything up in the foundation, or anything up in the foundation. So, let's see. Where do I go from here? Here we go. This one high security door, and it was right off the foundation. Wait a minute, where am I going? There wouldn't happen to be an item or a trunk down here, would there? No. Alright. I didn't dig here. That's funny. What's this old tin can? Pebbles. Wouldn't it be hilarious if I could draw impressive pebbles as opposed to just the ordinary ones? Okay. The bedroom. Like a rare room. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. Color of my choice or archived plan? I'll pick the veranda. Alright, what's in this chest? Car keys. I don't have the garage. I don't even think I can draft the garage. I'm too far. Wait a minute, what am I doing? That was dumb, but I got the steps to afford it, so can't pick the lock. Well, arguably I'd pick the patio, but the West Wing Hall advances me some ranks, so I'll draw here. Well, I'll draft the workshop because it raises my allowance. Look at all my items. Let's see, what can I combine with what here? The lockpick can be combined with the metal detector for a more sensitive lockpick. But I'd lose the metal detector. It can be combined with the shovel for a detector shovel. I'll consider that. If I combined these, can I... No. So I'm going to make the detector shovel. Well, I might as well get myself another package. Alright, let's go back around. See what I can get out of the one branch that I've got left. Alright, this way. The ballroom sets your the number of gems that you have to 2. So I'm going to try this room, whatever it is. Oh, gee, that's a lot. I only wish I was able to use it. This is a dead end. Well, I'll call it a day. I've raised my allowance all the way up to 20. So, all in all, this wasn't all that bad.